Like I always say, I will choose village life over city life anytime, any day. Explore with me and enjoy with me today as I spend a day in my grandma's village and in her cocoa farm. I hope you do enjoy this episode. So in the village, this is how the houses look like, made of clay and wood. So this is a typical village bathroom, and this is where they cook. It is locally called in the Tree language as buchia. Yes, like putting sticks of firewood together to light it and then use it to cook. And that barrel there is a barrel for water. Like village life, if you get to experience this, gosh, it's so peaceful, problem free, no pressure is on you, nothing. You just enjoy free, undiluted peace. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever been to a cocoa farm? Have you ever eaten fresh cocoa? Do you know what goes on in a cocoa farm? Have you ever seen cocoa plants, like cocoa trees? Have you ever enjoyed the beauty of village lifestyle? Have you ever seen cocoa before? Once again. So in this video, I spent a day in my late grandmother's 8 acres cocoa farm, which is about 32 plots. Not too big, but it's big. I want to share this experience with you, so let's get into the video. So first of all, this is the road leading us to the village. I'll leave the actual location in the description box. And one funny thing is that you won't get a proper car from I think from where we left our car and picked this cab. This cab was an old one, and then finally we are in the cocoa farm. This is the man who takes care of it, a very good and honest man. So I want to share this experience with you, and that's my mom. Yeah, I went with my mom. And what you are seeing now is just the leftover of cocoa. Yes, like cocoa that has been cracked, eaten, and the seeds have been, or the beans have been taken out of it. So it's kept on the ground to rot so that it can add some form of fertilizer or nutrients to the soil. So this is like a recycling something that goes on in this. What the man who takes care of the farm told us is that it hasn't rained in a while, so looks like the cocoa didn't actually come in this season. Yeah, but it's nice. It's a blessing. It's a good experience to enjoy this form of nature, this type of beauty. Yeah. And one thing about a cocoa farm is that you can't only cultivate cocoa, you have the chance to cultivate other crops like plantain, cocoyam, and the likes like that. So this type of cocoa you see with a different color is the one they call the agric cocoa. The caretaker told me this is the organic or agric one. If I don't know if correct, I stand to be corrected, but that is what I remember he told me. Yes. And now I was enjoying so much. I was so happy to see the hard work of my great grandmother, who is now late. May her soul rest in peace. But going back to connect with this form of nature was a happy experience for me, and I decided to talk with the caretaker, but due to some reasons I have to mute it. But he was just talking about how important or how valuable a cocoa farm is, and he was trying to tell me that like everyone, if provided you have the funds, provided you have the resources, should try and get a cocoa farm. So I asked him to crack this cocoa open for me so that I taste it, because the last time I went there, oh my goodness, I think it was in a rainy season, and then I enjoyed so much. The cocoa tasted so sweet. So I'm eating on your behalf. Please, if you want some cocoa, please let me know in the comment section. This is how the cocoa beans look like. I think there's other nutritional benefits of it, because my mom says when you dry the cocoa beans, you can use it to prepare some traditional stew. The one they mash it in an earthenware bowl, which is called the asanka, and also it is from these cocoa beans that they dry and at the end of the day process Milo, chocolate, cocoa powder out of it. So cocoa is just like palm tree. It has lots of benefits, and they can use the cocoa beans for making soap. The olden days, that is what they used to make soap. And we didn't spend much time here, but we went back to the village and I decided to show you all around. And now, if you have never been to a typical village, this is what it looks like. This is the buildings, this is the setting, this is the beauty of a village. Everything here is so natural. The people here get a chance to enjoy nature even more than we, those living in the cities, because they get foodstuffs, vegetables, crops fresh from the farm. Like, it is so sad that people living in the villages always wish they come to the city, which is so understandable. And we, those in the city, sometimes wish to go to the village, because in the village, like, you just get to enjoy nature. Guys, I'm so happy to have shared this experience with you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next one. Bye bye. Love you all.